Hi everybody! Happy National Coconut Cream Pie Day. Today we're going to make an actual coconut cream pie. I had a few friends who were really excited for this and they wanted me to make a coconut cream pie cocktail, but I decided to make a pie instead. I got a cocktail coming up later in the week that we'll do. So I found this awesome recipe. I had a whole box of ginger snaps left over from my sauerbraten, and I had just enough ginger snaps for the recipe. I had exactly 30 whole ginger snaps for this, like we're supposed to be. There were a few crumbs left over, but I was so impressed that there were 30 ginger snaps. So anyway, like I said, we've got 30 ginger snaps in here. This is going to be our crust. I've put them in the food processor and ground them up really good. We're going to add a quarter cup of coconut and 5 tablespoons of melted butter. There we go. Alright, so we're going to mix this all together. We've got our butter, we've got our coconut in there, and we've got our ground up ginger snaps, and we're going to mix this all together. Make sure it all gets nice and moist. There. This is going to make a wonderful crust for this coconut cream pie. Alright, so we're going to put it in our 9-inch pie plate here. We're going to press it in. You know what, I'm just going to do my hands here. So I'm going to press this in. We're going to press it up the sides of the pie plate. It does seem a little dry and like it's not going to hold. So, but we're gonna try it and see. There. Maybe it'll hold. It didn't seem like there's enough butter in it, but maybe if there's too much butter, it's gonna be too hard. So we'll just see how this goes. All right. So we've got our ginger snap, coconut, and butter pressed into the pie plate. We're going to put it in our oven. We got our oven set at 375 degrees. There we go. And we'll bake our crust. And then when it comes out, we will go ahead and make our filling. All right, now that our crust is done and it smells amazing, you can just smell the ginger snaps and the coconut in there. It's just wonderful. We're going to make our filling now. So filling is really easy. I hope it's easy. We're going to start with 3 cups of half and half. There's 2 cups. I forgot to open this. Of course, this one's not going to open easy because we're on camera. Okay. And then we're going to do another half. So 3 cups of half and half. All right. And then we've got 2 egg yolks. 2 egg yolks. All right. Oh, we've got half a cup of sugar. We've got 1/3 of a cup of cornstarch, and we're going to put this in here. And our heat is not on yet. We want to do this while it's cold. Okay? Oh, and then our vanilla. We're going to put in a teaspoon of vanilla. There, we've got a teaspoon of vanilla. Probably a little bit more vanilla, but it's in there. So we're going to stir this until it dissolves. Make sure we get all that cornstarch dissolved in there. There. We're going to turn it on medium heat. And we're going to bring it to a simmer. Great. So our pudding is really starting to thicken now. It's not really simmering. It's almost to the point of simmering, but it's starting to thicken like really quick. So you want it to the consistency of pudding, and it's just about there. You want to get a picture of this here? Yeah. So just slowly bring it to heat it up. You don't want it scorching at all. So, oh, that's going to be lovely. I've made custards before and they've turned out so wonderful. And this is going to be a lovely custard for this. All right. All right. Okay, so it's as thick as I want it to be. My arm is starting to hurt from stirring it. We're going to pull it off the heat. We're going to add our butter. We got 2 tablespoons of butter that we're adding. We're going to melt that in there really good. I'm going to keep stirring that in there. Oh, and then we're going to add 1 cup of sweetened coconut. It was so awesome. I went, what is that? What is that? That's just a brown piece of coconut. Some of it's already toasted. But I went to make this morning and get, see what ingredients I had. And I had 90% of the ingredients already in my pantry, left over from other things. And that's what I love. I love being able to do that. All right, so that is in there. We've got a nice thick pudding consistency here. All right, we've got our cooled, yep, our crust is cooled. So we're gonna pour our pudding, our coconut filling into, the crust. Oh, and that is perfect. I was a little worried that I'd have more pudding than I had room for, but that's gonna be so perfect. Oh, there we go. That is awesome. Yeah, I don't know what I was worried about there. I kind of figured it would work itself out. Okay, so we are going to put this in the refrigerator and we're going to chill it for 2 hours. And while that's chilling, we're going to toast our coconut and make our whipping cream. So we'll come back to that. All right, while our pie is cooling, we're going to toast our coconut. I'm just taking, the recipe says 1/2 cup of coconut. I like a little more on top. So we're going to do a 3/4 cup of coconut. We're going to put it on our pan. We're going to spread it out there. And we're going to stick it in here for 5 minutes. And it's still set at 375. So we're going to toast our coconut really quick. All right, our timer went off and our coconut got a little more toasty than I thought. And it's actually burning my eyes. So 5 minutes was a little too long. But no, actually, it's actually pretty good. But yes, it is burning my eyes for some reason. So anyway, we've got our toasted coconut for the top of our coconut cream pie. So our pie is chilled. We've chilled it for 2 hours and it's totally chilled. It's chilled. Yeah, it's chilled. I whipped up a 1/2 pint of whipping cream and about 1 tablespoon of sugar. I've whipped it up really good. Yeah, my cameraman just stole the whisk so he could eat that. Looking for a spatula here. All right. So we're going to take and we're going to add our whipping cream to the top of our pie. There. I love homemade, fresh whipping cream, whipped. It's not whipped cream unless it's whipped with whips. It's one of my favorite movies. Love it. All right. This is going to be so beautiful. Other times I would get really fancy, put this in a piping bag and pipe it on really pretty, but yeah, today's not one of those days. There. Okay, we've got our whipping cream. I'm going to grab my toasted coconut. Actually, the coconut got a little too done, so it's a little burned. It's more than toasted. It's kind of got a burnt flavor to it, but it's still yummy. There we go. All right. So there, we've got our homemade coconut cream pie for National Coconut Cream Pie Day. I'm going to cut into this baby and see how it is. Got a plate and a pie server all ready to go. So I want to try this crust. This crust is what I am most interested in right now. This is actually the first coconut cream pie I've ever made. All right. Get that in there. Oh, that crust turned out perfect. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my God, I've never done anything that fabulous before. All right, so we're gonna try it real quick. I'm so excited. All right. Ooh. All right, maybe it could have chilled a little bit longer, but it still looks good. That is a good pie. That is so good. I love the crust. You can taste that the ginger snaps in it. It is really good. I'm proud of myself. So, have a very happy National Coconut Cream Pie Day. And I'm going to be sharing this with a few of my friends. We'll see you next time.